What's happening? Welcome to the first edition of Brett's Man Cave podcast, coming to YouTube Live. And I got a question for you. Is it okay to date a big girl? We'll find out. I'm Brett. This is my Man Cave. Roll the tapes. Hey guys, it's me, Brett, coming straight from Brett's Man Cave. If you guys have stayed tuned with me, you guys may have heard me on Instagram and on Spotify. And now I'm upping the antes right here in my first ever edition of Brett's Man Cave YouTube series edition, where I answer your questions that you guys have for me here right on YouTube. If you like anything that I'm saying, go ahead and push the subscribe button in the bottom corner, and hopefully you guys watch for further and further episodes. What I'm here about is to answer personal questions that you guys have for me in the Man Cave. Now, the Man Cave is that safe haven where the boys get together and we talk about whatever the hell it is we want to talk about girls, life, living, anything like that. And if women, you guys have a question about your man, you also can let me know and go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and write a comment to me. I'll put them in the post, email me, and I'll happy to get back to you guys on those questions that we have here, right here on Brett's Man Cave. Starting with the first ever edition episode, our subject of today's matter is, does physical size matter when you're dating somebody? Now, I have a question coming in from a man named Thomas, who asks in the subject, does physical size matter when dating? It states that here, dear Brett's Man Cave, my name is Thomas, that's you. Congratulations, Man Cave is me, that's going on. I'm 23 years old. For the most part of my life, I've dated thin, petite women. Well, congratulations, you dated vegans, all right. I recently have been single and ready to mingle for quite some time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So I'm tired of watching Pornhub and being seen at my house by myself. Hey, first of all, do not diss Pornhub. That has kept me plenty satisfied through the times being. Recently at work, I've been approached by a coworker who has expressed her feelings toward me at work at a work party function. Well, there you go. Just to let HR find out about that shit. Needless to say, she is a plus size lady. I have never dated a thicker woman. Needless to say, I've never even had sex with a woman bigger than me, so I don't know what to expect. You gonna expect some big wet pussy, that's what you gonna expect. She was very popular at work, as well as funny, outgoing, and can hold a great conversation. Conversation is always a good thing to hold up. We always have a good laugh and swell connection like no other. Some of my friends at work say I should go for it, and my other friends outside of work don't understand because they also have dated small petite girls, so I feel judged when I tell them. Please help me. I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. I'm needing some serious guidance. Sincerely yours, Mr. Thomas. Well, Mr. Thomas, let me go ahead and say, for the most part, there is nothing wrong with dating a thick woman. Men like thick women. Sir Mix-a-Lot says, I like big butts and I cannot lie. Drake even said, I like myself a BBW kind of girl that suck you up and eat some lunch with you. And those are the models that I live by. Because you know what? When you have a thick woman, it's going to be a sexy ass time. We can name all kinds of big women who are thick and have huge fat asses. First of all, Coco. I mean, should I go further? And now you're probably saying, hey, well, she's not as thick as Coco. She's a little bit of a bigger plus size woman. There are plenty of beautiful plus size women out there. And you know what? It's okay to date a plus size woman, because you know why? The sex is going to be amazing. And when I say that, I've had sex with petite women. And I'm, as myself, a pretty big dude. But, you know, sometimes smaller women can't handle me, okay? Now, you know, forcing out my dick is like, pfft. But you know what? I like to give a little rough pounding sometimes, you know what I mean? Get a little smack it up, flip it, rub it down, smack it up, flip it, rub it down, smack it up, flip it, rub it down. But that's okay. You know why? Because big women like that shit. And you know what? I know I'm a little strong sometimes, but I like a woman who can handle that. But there are some petite women out there who like a little of that kinky, BDSM kind of stuff out there, but that's okay. Big girls like it just a little bit more. And you know what? Look at everybody who's trying to get big nowadays. Look at all the big ass women there are in the world. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, big ass women, okay? They're not no 120 size pound women, but they got fat asses and fat frames to fit them, so trust me, it looks good. And you know what? Every time a girl goes to the gym, she tries to tone up, but the most thing she's trying to do is get her booty bigger. Am I lying? Am I lying? Because they try to get their booty bigger, first thing they do when they take a picture, they look at their ass, don't they? But guess what? That's where big girls come in sometimes, because they got that big ass, they got those big titties, even if they may have one or the other. It's okay. Because you know what? Sometimes when you're in the bedroom and you don't even realize it, girls have these big ass titty things and they do what I call the gyrator, okay? You know, when you're hitting from the back like this and they titties are going around like this. Sounds like a song, you get a rhythm with it, don't you? You're like, yeah. You know, girls with little titties, they don't do that shit. They're like, but you know what? Like I said, nothing wrong with dating a big girl. Because you know why? Like I said, they're going to feed you. One, they know how to cook. You know why? Because their mom knows how to cook. And they taught them how to cook. So guess what? They're great cooks. You know what? I can say like this. Even girls who are big and go to the gym, they can lose that weight and still look good. Skinny girls can't really gain that weight, so they get what? They get cosmetic surgery, they get bigger tits, they get a Brazilian butt lift, they put more from the, you know, and especially that kind of thing, especially if a girl goes for a Brazilian butt lift, what they do, they take all the fat out of their stomach and they put it in their ass. Guess what? Skinny girls can't do that. You know why? They got no fat. So it's okay. And obviously this girl has some kind of life for you. Nothing wrong with that. Again, don't let HR find out about that shit, because, you know, but I'm telling you, it does make an awesome Christmas party, though. You guys can go sneak away from everybody, get a little in the car, with that said. And I've kind of realized that even for my first ever sexcapade that I had in, I would say, high school, I had a girl, kind of a petite little thing. She, you know, we had sex for the first time. It was my first time. We had sex, and I came in her mouth by mistake. It wasn't a thing. It was my first time. I was like so good. I was like, and I don't think she realized that, and I ended up coming, and then all of a sudden I came in her mouth, and she was freaking out about it. Now the second girl I got was a bigger girl, and when I was coming, I was like, I'm coming, and she just kept going for it, and I like launched the world into her mouth, and she took it, swallowed it, and I was like, oh my God. Big girls are amazing. So if you want that experience, Thomas, I recommend going for that experience, or else you're not going to know what you're going to have. And that's my conclusion for today. I appreciate you guys for following me here on YouTube today. Like I said, if you guys like what I have to say, go ahead and push the subscribe button down the corner. If you guys have any comments or questions, go ahead and write them in the comments. Like I said, this is what I do on my podcast, and I want to bring it guys to you guys face to face. I appreciate you guys for coming in the man cave. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, please reach out to me at Brett's_man cave, either on Instagram or on Twitter as well, or just leave me a comment. I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. Click one of my links up here, and then go ahead and find me, and I'll be talking to you guys soon in the future on the next edition of Brett's Man Cave. Peace.